So, sir, generally when we say take care of health to people, they usually think of the physical aspect. They enroll themselves in gyms, they work out, and so on and so forth. Of course, physical health is also important. It does act as a mood booster. But how exactly, specifically and mindfully, how can people take care of their mental health?
This is also a good question, because we should understand what is our mind.
Correct.
When you know mind, you know the normalcy and going away from normalcy.
Correct.
If you find any change in the normalcy, don't neglect, because it just as a trivial symptom it may come up.
Correct.
Don't neglect it. You go to counseling, you go to a homeopathic specialist and discuss with them. Other systems, so much what we have in homeopathy may not have remedies to cure mental problems.
Correct.
Whereas homeopathy can do much better. In the initial stage, if they approach a homeopath, the homeopath can decide whether this is going away from normalcy.
Correct.
Or they are in
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Great.
So it can be decided by the homeopath. When he decides it, he can give a best treatment to the patient.
Right.
It's a advice from my side. You can take it as each and every person should understand their mind and understand what is going away from normalcy.
Okay.
If they can find out that, always they can go to a specialist and get the advice.
Correct.
And they have to see that their environment should be corrected.
Right.
Their routine should be corrected. Lifestyle should be corrected. If there is a stress over the mind, they should always try to reduce the stress.
Correct.
One should not take too much stress. In acute stress, there is no problem.
Correct.
No other go we have to. But in a chronic stress problem, you have to reduce it.
Correct. So just a general awareness they should have about their mental health.
Definitely.
Right.
Without the mental health, one cannot lead their life well.
Correct.
So it is most important, utmost
Right.
important is mental health.
Mental health, yes.
If your mind is good, you can find out your physical problem also.
Correct, true.
If the physical problem is there,
Correct.
if your mind is not good, you
Right.
cannot find it out.
Correct, true.
When you can find out physical problem,
Right.
again your mind only works and reduces it. So your mind should be always good.
Mind is of utmost importance. Yes, right. So, sir, with that we come to the last segment of the show, where I've picked up certain questions from the internet, certain frequently asked questions, and if you could answer them for us.
Fine.
So, sir, the first question is, can all mental disorders be cured by homeopathy, or are there any limitations?
It depends upon the response of the person. Any cure for that, any matter in any disease, if the response of the body is good, so many things can be cured. If it is inherited with the miasms, we cut the growth of the miasm, thereby we succeed in it. If there is anomaly, growth anomaly, and thereby you find some mental disorders, probably we may not be able to cure in such cases.
Right.
If the response is good, if the physician is good and selection is good, definitely homeopathy will work, and
In
most of 80 to 90% of the cases can be, can be cured.
Right. Okay, so the next question, sir, can homeopathy help to reverse alcohol addiction?
Oh, definitely.
Or
We have
generally
done
substance abuse?
general substance abuse also. We have done in many cases. So you need not go to anywhere, no counseling is needed. If the person is agreeing to take, some have given without their knowledge also. Mother takes the
Right.
medicine home and mother gives it in water.
Right,
In such
right.
cases also we have found very much successful, especially in case of alcohol we have found very much success in
Right.
treating.
Usually that happens in the case of alcohol addiction or something like that. It usually might have to be given without the knowledge of the patient as well.
Yeah. Even for the other addiction also, we have very good remedies and good response we have. But for
Right.
alcohol especially, I say number one.
Right. Okay. So, sir, the next question. How much time does homeopathy take to cure mental health disorders in general?
This is a very common question.
Yes.
Homeopathy is slow, homeopathy
Slow,
is slow.
yes.
Homeopathy doesn't take any time.
Correct.
We follow nature.
Correct.
There is a wound here, it takes about 7 to 10 days to heal.
Correct.
So it is a nature's law.
Correct.
So we follow nature's law and we give medicines. Internally, our own body cures it. Therefore, how many days it requires, body knows and body only takes it. Homeopathy is not slow. Many cases like viral fevers, in the pandemic diseases also, many times it has been proved. Within few hours, within few days, it has been reversed.
Right.
So wherever reversible chances are there, very fast it acts. So in mental cases also, if it is running since a long period, may take little more. Nature may take little more time. I don't say
Homeopathy,
takes.
yes.
Nature may take little more time
Right,
to
right.
cure.
Cure it. Otherwise, it's pretty fast acting.
Very
Right.
fast.
Right. So the next question, sir. When taking homeopathy treatment for mental health disorders, are there any behavioral side effects?
No, generally homeopathy doesn't have side effects. If the
right.
person is very sensitive, the medicines are prepared in such a way that it is diluted. We have many poisonous and metals and chemicals, many chemicals we
Right.
have. But we don't give it in the physical form. It has been prepared in a special form called as potentization.
Potentization.
So when we give it, side effects are very, very, very less.
Right.
If the person is very sensitive, a little side effects can come. In mental disorders, as I have seen, there is no aggravation.
Right.
So generally, amelioration I have seen. I have not
Right.
seen any side effects.
Right, right. Okay. And sir, the last question, will counseling be needed along with homeopathic?
Definitely, it's good. In the middle, I said counseling is not necessary,
yes.
but still, it is an added
Correct. It
supplement.
acts as a catalyst. It speeds up our homeopathic treatment as well.
Exactly.
Right. So, sir, thank you so much for being with us today and for telling our viewers so much in detail about the homeopathic approach to mental health. So, thank you so much, sir, once again.
Thank you.
Yes.